Hello and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. When we last left off, we cleaned this tower. So let's keep on doing that, shall we? Specifically, oh, oh, just that. There we go. So yes, so I'm trying to get ahead and do quite a bit of recording. Um, Mostly because I am going to have guests over and won't really have the time to this coming week as of when I'm recording this. So I've been trying to get ahead of myself quite a bit. Uh, and as such, some of the things that I am talking about are actually not necessarily going to be an issue when these episodes go up. I did speak about the WGA. Oh, I didn't realize it was that close to the top. I did speak on the WGA, SAG-AFTRA strikes, and how I didn't want to cross picket lines, as far as that goes. And according to the rules that SAG-AFTRA put out, it looks like I should be good. So it looks like Warner produced stuff should be fine. Primarily because while Warner is a struck company, uh, I don't think the games technically count because it's not because it's something else, I think. And also I am not making money and I'm not doing this at the behest of the companies. So it looks like I should be good. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't uh, violating all of that. Because, as I've said before, I am very pro-worker, and I am very pro-union, and I would like to avoid not being that as much as possible. So much so that I said if I ever owned a business, I would insist my employees unionized. Um, I don't currently belong to any unions given the circumstances at the moment, but, oh, I absolutely would. Uh, but moving on from that, we've got a fair amount done, but we still have a fair amount to go. Oh, 69%. Nice. Let's move on to the 15%, the 15-degree nozzle, so we can start getting this grime. It's a little unwieldy doing it this way, though. I will admit that. Let's go down a little. Uh, I distinctly remember the first time I did this having a really hard time with these monkey bars. Also, I don't know, um, options, audio. Oh, okay. Uh, I think it might just be me. Um, or maybe my headphones are up a little louder than normal. I am having a very hard time hearing myself think. That's a little better. Okay. We'll do the monkey bars. And we'll do that little hole before we move on to the benches and the trash cans. It is unlike the one of the first episodes that I recorded. I think it was the second, maybe the third episode. Uh, it is, well, it is early. It is not thirdly early in the morning. But I do still want to be mindful of the fact that my neighbors have kids, and they are probably still asleep. I'm gonna try to avoid being super loud. Um, it's currently summer here, and because of that, kids are out. Oh, I didn't realize those were so. Okay. Cool. Go back to stubby. Go back to 25. And then we will start taking on the benches. That is an impressive amount of dirt. Almost feels like they just painted this with dirt. Okay. Yeah, no, that's impressive. Uh, it does help being down here, though. That's one. Now we'll clean the can. Okay. Take on this bench now. Because I always forget about them, honestly. And I don't want to leave them for last. I said, more than anything, the thing that I wanted to do last was the dinosaur. And I think after this, if we have enough time, I will also do the dirt bike. And if we don't have the time for it, I will do that first in the next one. Get that. Get that. That raises the question, if you play this, what is the thing that you always do last? Is there a particular object that you like to save for the last bit, or are you just kind of a whatever gets done last gets done last type? Because I, for one, have the occasional bit that I like to do last. I'm just gonna keep on this one with for the garbage can. I also like to try and be pretty thorough with as much as I can. Primarily because I do hate having to go back and find that one little spot. Um, it can be decidedly irritating. Like this is being decidedly fussy. Oh, there we go. Let's keep on this for this. And then we will move back on. I was supposed to do those polls. Oh well, I will go back to those in just a second. It just dawned on me that I said that was out what I was gonna do after the monkey bars. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's 2 garbage cans and 3 benches. So now, let's take care of this. Mm. I've come to the realization, though, that honestly and truthfully, given the circumstances, and I think I said this last episode, but I think this is going to have to be one of those situations that where I, break things up a little bit, because it does take quite a bit of time to clean some of these thoroughly. So you're not, running back and forth trying to get that one little spot here and that one little spot there. I don't want to have to come back, and I want to be able to hit all 5 stars. And I find the best way to do that is kind of just to slow down. Um, uh, so yeah, like it can be a little tedious sometimes, but there we go. I think that's all of this done, which leaves the roundabout, the rest of the floor, and the dinosaur. Okay, so let's go back to the 25 degree, and let's clean this yellow circle. Because I don't want to have to be I don't want to have to come around and clean the floor again. I feel like if I had it to do all over again, I probably would clean the floor first. But, you know, there we go. Maybe I will clean. No, I don't. I'll clean up to. I'll clean around, but I won't clean the whole thing. And then we'll get started on the roundabout. Or, what are these things actually called? I don't know what they're called here in the States. And I don't believe. I don't know if the folks who made this game are from the States. Uh, so I can't say, oh, this is what they would have called it. So, yeah, I won't speculate. Part of me wants to say merry-go-round, but I know merry-go-rounds are, you know, likely not what they're called. Which, okay. I'm not I'm not gonna fuss about that. The English language is weird, and we have series of series regionisms here in the States. For those who may not be from here, we can literally have debates, long debates, about whether it's soda versus pop versus soda pop versus fizzy drink. So, I'll just say if they're calling it a roundabout, that's what I'll call it. Now we'll clean roundabout. And I know it's probably a little more efficient to, do this another way, but yeah, let's do it that way. I think we're getting it. Yeah, that seems to be doing it. Not necessarily going to be perfect. Oh, right. There we go. They break it up into plates. You have to be extra diligent. Yep. Sometimes I find doing little circles actually helps get it better because you're, kind of doing a scrubbing motion. Not always 100% foolproof, though. There we go. And then that's the last one. There we go. They're very insistent that you be very, very thorough with this. And I'm going to indulge that. There we go. Clean the seat as we go. That way, when we get to the last bit, we should be hitting the last bit of the seat as well. But it should be noted also that for the sake of things, you also kind of have to stop the water, because I find that kind of irritating. You kind of have to stop the water in order to be able to move the camera. Oh, right. Underneath. Silly me. How did I forget that? Yep. So we'll finish doing this bit. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it's also profoundly toxic to humans when ingested. Swings and roundabouts. I feel like there was supposed to be more to that message, and I don't remember. Uh, but yeah, let's maybe avoid using highly toxic chemicals around the demographic that is so inclined to put everything in their mouth. You know, maybe don't do that. It's kind of like using asbestos. Well, maybe don't use asbestos. Or, as the trend seems to be going, or uh, full-grown adults taking borax. Maybe don't do that. It's not like aggressively toxic, but it certainly isn't something that you should be ingesting, especially not like 40 mule. But, you know, what are you gonna do? People are gonna people. And you can just hold, all you can do is hold on to your britches and hope. But we are over 80% done. Which means we may actually get to that dirt bike anyway. The benches are clean. The rest of the jungle gym is clean. There are no swings, so we don't have to worry about a swing set. All we have to do is finish cleaning the floor. Which I think we're going to switch to the 15 for, because we'll get a... better power, but we've got to sacrifice the spread. I don't know if that's worth it. I could theoretically use soap, but I don't want to burn through the soap, because you've only given so much at the time. No, it's making decent time. I'll call that good. And then, make sure that we're getting sides. Game tends to autocomplete when you're close enough, and in a measure I like to call, that's good. Which can be really helpful. But sometimes it doesn't, and it says the weirdest, it's for like the weirdest reason. It's actually kind of annoying. Because you've got like that one speck you're missing, and the game is very insistent you go and track it down. Like, I get that's to an extent. But the red floor is basically clean. Or am I missing a think I'm no, I think I'm missing a section. Okay. Think floor edge is good. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I actually completely missed that bit. I can't really complain about this. Yeah. Finish the floor edge. And now we will move on to the yellow bit. The inevitability of hitting the slide a bit. I get this savor. That dirt looks purple. Because it matches the dinosaur, but that dirt looks purple. And we'll do that last little bit of. Then we'll do the blue in the middle, and then we'll actually get started on the dinosaur. Okay. I have no idea what the playback's gonna look like because I know I stop. I wonder if it's one of those situations where they like green quartz circle. Hmm? Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about here. Like, I put green floor circle. Okay. Oh, that green floor circle. I'd like to state for the record that it has been a really good chunk of time since I've played this. I played it like over a year ago. So there's quite a lot that I'm missing. Quite a bit that I don't remember. Okay. Not getting under the dinosaur necessarily, but there we go. There we go. We'll the stack of slide. In some really weird way, I'm actually kind of happy they made it purple. Not for Barney reasons, which apparently is supposed to be getting a comeback. I don't know if they're doing it live action, but I believe I saw that they were going to be doing a reboot of the series in an animated form. I do not know how accurate that statement is, but, you know, if you were a Barney fan and continue to be a Barney fan, I suppose that's good news. I went through that phase that I think a lot of kids go through where it's embarrassing to be known for watching Barney, so you don't tell people. In fact, you actively start to loathe the show. Um, I don't know, there's nothing inherently wrong with the show. Though, if the rumors are to be believed, the guy that played Bernie is quite a character. I do not know the accuracy of the statement, so I will not repeat it. Um, but it's quite a thing. Um, but I guess if it's true, good for him. And okay. Again, I'm not going to repeat what it is because I do not know how verifiable that information is. Clean the side before we move on to the stairs. Uh, you know what? Let's But got a liter of the plastic cleaner, but I've got that. I don't know how well that's working. Let's try. Oh, no. Do I have any much? Let's buy that. Buy that down. Um. Yeah, there's no real reason to buy that. But. Um, switch from the multi-purpose to the plastic. Much faster. Yeah, that's not great. Let's go back to that. Mostly wanted to knock out a good chunk of that dirt. Because it is quite a lot. And it's quite heavy. Primarily, let's make sure we're getting under the stega slide. Don't want to be missing anything. We'll get up top in a minute. And but given the game, given that there's like no music in the game, I wonder if it would be reasonable to put music over top. If for no other reason than that way there's a little more to listen to outside of me nattering on. And admittedly, the reason I am is because there's nothing to fill the air with, and I am a nervous talker. Why am I nervous? I don't know. But hopefully it's not too annoying. Hopefully that's not too bad. Okay. connected stubby. I didn't realize I hadn't switched back out of it. There we go. Oh, good. They don't do any weird breakups. Okay. So, we are going to do this. And after we're done with the dirt bike, we will call it good. It is thankfully a very short job. Get in there really good. Make sure you're getting the inside of the fender. After the forks. Go. Under the fender. Almost done. Go. There we go. Everything. Oh dear. Okay. All right. So that is actually where we're going to call it for today. So I have been Darknut. This has been PowerWash Simulator, and when we come back, either we're going to take on the detached house or we're going to clean the golf cart. So, if you enjoyed this video, or any of the videos in the series so far, or any of the videos I've done in general, consider leaving a like, consider giving the channel a subscribe, and, if you're already subscribed, consider hitting the notification bell so you know when I upload, even if it is really regular. I also have a coffee. You can find me at coffee.com/dorkanaut. Uh, if you are so inclined to leave a tip, but please don't feel obligated. Uh, but until next time, come see me again, won't you? Bye.